So I want to circle back and talk about this like DMZ Green Zone troop presence in DC. How does this not like? I mean, okay, we'll back up a little bit. I understand how this may not violate the Third Amendment, quartering troops in homes, because it's not like they're forced to stay in private buildings and stuff, and they weren't even allowed to just take a hotel or whatnot. They had to sleep in a park. You get what I'm saying? So it may not be considered quartering or whatever, even though I think your borderline is that you're forced to quarter them in your community when you shouldn't have to be forced to quarter them in your community. But how does this not violate the Posse Comitatus Act? There's nothing really like how does I don't understand where we go from here. Like this quite clearly is the police times 1,000. It's a military police state type garbage. To me, it violates the Third and Amendment and the Posse Comitatus Act, and we can't allow it. Like the people didn't vote for that or whatever. There's no like active war zone going on. They're not demonizing the people that are actually burning down homes and stuff. They shut down the talk about the election discrepancies and the need for an audit. They took office and then they surrounded themselves with the military to prevent like anything from changing. That's the same thing they said that Trump was going to do. I've been saying that the whole time. They're doing everything they're blaming the other people for. Like take AOC, we were just talking about her, and you got that Green New Deal stuff going on, right? Have you read the Green New Deal? It's all about like giving people of color free schooling and other things. It has absolutely nothing to do with the Green New Deal. It has nothing to do with environmental stuff. It's all social justice bullshit. It's not a Green New Deal. I'm not saying that some social justice problems don't need to be addressed or whatnot, because they certainly do. But that's a different problem. You can't be like, let's talk about the environment and pass this bill and fill the bill with stuff that has nothing to do with the environment. And then no, you can't manipulate people like that. That is wrong. That should be illegal. And people in the government that do that should be arrested immediately. Like AOC should be removed for lying about what she just lied, like her being at the Capitol during this Capitol riot. Well, I mean, she was in the Capitol, but she lied about being at the Capitol building, and now she was like talking about the Capitol. She wasn't in the insurrection. She wasn't in the riot. She wasn't in the storming. Like she was not part of that. I really don't see how we allow this to continue. Like something has to be done. Like we can't allow this mess to go on. Uh, how long until they put troops in your cities? How long there's a DMZ in your town? How long till how long does it take? How long will it take until your place or your home looks like North and South Korea, the border of North and South Korea? How much longer? Because it's coming if we don't unfuck this mess. And then once that happens, how long before the soldiers don't want to sleep in the garage? Something happens, and then your Third Amendment's gone. We've already allowed them to pretty much take away your first, and they talk about taking away your second. And nobody's saying anything about it. You see where we're going? We're sliding down a slippery slope into the depths of the burning fathoms of hell, and it's going to get bad. We got something really unique here in America with our rights historically, and it's only a republic if we can keep it. And right now, we can't really fucking keep it. The Constitution's pretty much Swiss cheese. The American government's acting like Nazi Germany. And people are complaining about privilege. Like, the most privileged people on earth are complaining to be underprivileged. Our homeless people, every single American walking the face of the earth, is the most privileged human being to ever have walked the face of the goddamn planet. And you know, sorry, that really aggravates me. High heaven, and I don't understand how we fucking got here, and how you can't fathom that. Rockefeller, the richest oil baron of the Industrial Revolution, would be in awe of how homeless people live. In fucking awe. This is insane. Like it's only a matter of time before these things happen. It's gonna happen. There's gonna like it's the only way to maintain order in the cities as they start to collapse. And they will collapse because of this great reset BS. Like the government's about to do some heinous. That's why they're surrounded by troops. That's why they surrounded themselves by troops that they chosen after conducting loyalty tests. They're going to be doing some heinous fucking, and we should probably be paying attention to it. I don't trust either party. It's the establishment, the Republicrats, both boots, both wings. They're about to do some heinous, totalitarian, fascist. History always repeats itself. It's never lied. It never lies to us, and all the signs are there. If we don't fathom that and adjust fire and take a stage left and get the fuck out of Dodge, it's gonna happen here. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when. Our founding fathers understood that when they gave us the Constitution. That's why this process is to amend it the right way, even though the government doesn't do it the right way. We're a group of educated individuals being led by a bunch of fucking idiots. That's the way it is. Like the Senate might as well be England's House of Lords now. The government, the establishment, the swamp, the greedy fucking career politicians that made a living fucking the little man and selling out their constituents for fucking cash and resources. That's what we have. We have a corporate oligarchical mess. It's about to start doing some Nazi level fuckery. And it's gotta end. I'm just saying.